Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Alchemy Tarot. Today's reading is all about how to raise your vibration. And this is a general reading, so not all messages will be for you. You'll have to use your own discernment in determining which messages are for you. Today, each pile got some runes, so that's exciting. I work with runes every once in a while, and it's always exciting when they come up. What we'll do here in a minute is we will start out with a meditation so that you can pick the pile that best resonates with your vibration right now. And we'll tune into our heart because our hearts are our North Star and our hearts will always lead us in the right direction. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Make sure you're not driving. Sit comfortably. Breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth and focus on your heart. Breathe in very slowly, a big deep breath, and a very slow exhale. Breathe in very slowly through your nose. And a very slow exhale. In through your nose. And a very slow exhale. We're going to do a quick body scan, beginning with your head. Now your heart. Notice the sensations in your body. Now we're going to focus on each pile while focusing in on our heart. Focus in on pile 1. Take a deep breath and notice the sensations in your body, and especially your heart. Does pile number 1 resonate with you? Now focus on pile number 2. Take a deep breath and notice the sensations in your heart. And focus on pile number 3. Take a deep breath and notice the energy in your heart chakra. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I'll see you at your reading. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is all about how to raise your vibration. So we're going to start out with a couple of angel cards. Let's see what we got. Jophiel, creative power. And Remliel, awakening. So what's coming through for you with these two cards is I'm getting the word forgiveness. So in order to raise your vibration, you're going to have to forgive. You're going to have to forgive yourself. You're going to have to forgive others around you. And as you forgive, you will rise up from those lower vibrations. So you can see the people in this card, the awakening card, they're in the lower vibration on the bottom half of the card. They're in shame, they're in guilt, they're in fear. So as you forgive, you let go of and you drop those lower vibration emotions and you raise up on that vibrational scale. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the vibrational scale, it's in a book called Power versus Force by Dr. David Hawkins. There's a whole vibrational scale, and I think the lowest one is shame, and then the highest one is enlightenment. And so when we're born into this life, we are born very high vibration, but going through and living life, we pick up all sorts of belief systems, all sorts of emotions that get stuck in our energy field in our body from just different situations that happen, and it just kind of brings down our vibration into those lower levels, and we end up carrying around guilt and shame just from past experiences. But one of the quickest, surefire ways to raise your vibration is forgiveness. And once you raise your vibration using forgiveness, then you'll be in contact with your creative power. And that will raise your vibration even more, but you will not be in the vicinity of your creative power until you have forgiven yourself and people around you, because those lower level emotions are just holding you back from that creative power. And when I say creative power can come in the form of an inspired idea, then inspired action to follow through on that idea, but you will not even be in the vibrational vicinity to receive your ideas until you let go of some of these lower level emotions. And one way to do that, there are many ways to forgive, but one way to do that is through a process called Ho'oponopono. And I'll put a link in the description below to a YouTube video that has this meditation on it. But it's Ho'oponopono, and it's an ancient Hawaiian meditation to forgive. And what you do is you picture the person you would like to forgive in your mind's eye, and you say, "I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you." And you keep on saying that until you feel that resistance release. It's a very powerful meditation. I use it all the time. So that is one way you can raise your vibration, is through forgiveness. So you've got another angel card coming through here. Archangel Uriel, safety. Remember to call upon me and Archangel Michael whenever you feel threatened. So another way to raise your vibration is to call upon those angels and meditate on that and bring the energy of those angels in until you do feel safe. Because if you're feeling unsafe, you're in fight or flight mode. And one way to get out of fight or flight mode is meditation. And in particular, I use this Angel Light Work book. I used it right before I do all of my readings, and I call in all the archangels, to have protection and to bring in the messages that you all need to hear. It's a book by Alana Fairchild. I'll put a link in the description below. It's a wonderful book with all sorts of great prayers to connect in with your angels. And just by doing that meditation, connecting in with your angels, and each angel you get yourself into a protective bubble and you feel safe and relaxed and calm. I believe that those angels are there at our beck and call, but we have free will on whether to call them in or not. So let's see what other oracle cards you have. Conscious connections. So with this card, conscious connections, coming in, that is all about taking stock of your relationships and seeing which relationships serve your journey and which relationships do not. Because the people around you really affect your vibration. And if you're interacting with people on a regular basis that are lowering your vibration, it becomes harder and harder to connect to that creative power. You want to surround yourself with people that support you, with people that are encouraging. So that doesn't mean totally cutting people out of your life. For instance, if it's family that someone in your family that's bringing your vibration down, it just might mean limiting contact with them and not talking with them every day. Maybe, once a month instead of once a week or something like that. But you're going to have to set boundaries. And it might feel lonely at first, but as you raise your vibration, you will attract new people into your life that will support your dreams and support you getting in contact with that creative power. Okay, so let's take a look at your next oracle card. Orbs of light. Okay, and so what I'm getting from this card is it's very related to the conscious connections card. And so when we come into this life, we have our family that we're born into, but we also have a family of light. And those are those beings, the people that we attract into our life that are meant to lift us up, that are meant to be like our soul family. And so in this card, another message from this card is that your family of light is on its way. Those people that are here to support you in this life. But remember, back to our message of awakening and forgiveness, the people that are in your life right now that aren't supportive of your journey, they're probably not doing it on purpose. I mean, people give what they can because of where they're at. And so forgiveness is key, and sending those people love and light, even if you do need to cut them out of your life, you can do it with love. You can do it with forgiveness instead of anger and bitterness. So that's going to be really important going forward. And with this card, Orbs of Light, you've got your family of light coming to you, those people that are meant to support you, and they are on their way. So what Spirit wants to let you know is if you're feeling lonely right now, if you do go through a process of putting up boundaries with people that are in your life, or just altogether cutting out certain people out of your life, that your family of light is on the way. And so what we'll do at the end of this reading is we will do a meditation to call in your family of light. So just stick around to the end and we'll do a meditation. So let's see what your next oracle card is. Intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. So another big way to raise your vibration is to connect into your intuition and to connect with your heart. And instead of listening to what our head says that we should do, tuning into your heart. Like your head might tell you, well, this person is a close family member, so I need to talk to them on a daily basis. When your heart is saying every time they call, you get that feeling of, oh, not again, because you know that it's not going to be a high vibe conversation. So tuning into that heart, tuning into how your heart feels about something rather than what your mind thinks is going to be key for you. And it's a very quick way to raise your vibration because it's going to put you on your path, your soul path to your true destiny. Okay, let's take a look at your next oracle. Pueo, guardian of the Amakua. What's coming through again is the issue of safety. So with this Archangel Uriel coming in and Pueo coming in, guardian of the Amakua. So the issue of safety is coming in, and what's coming through is you have a relationship in your life, at least one, that is very draining on you. It's very draining on your energy, and it may be for some of you, it could possibly be maybe an abusive relationship, maybe verbally abusive, maybe someone who doesn't have your best interest at heart. So on a psychic level, on an energetic level, you have guides and angels and a whole team of light fighting for you. You can call them in at any time using a meditation, connecting in with your guides, using visualization, like we were talking about, but like I was saying before, you can call upon your angels and imagine that protective bubble. So if you have to be around a person that doesn't have your best interest at heart, or, the word like narcissist is coming through. So if you have to be around a person like that, just call in your team of light, your guides, angels, and imagine them being a protective bubble around you so that they can protect you from any sort of psychic attack. So we've got one more oracle card for you. death shall not take him. So the card death shall not take him. When I got this card the first time, I thought, ooh, uh-oh. But the meaning is actually very positive. It means no matter how deflated you feel, no matter how just like down and out in the dark you feel, that right around the corner the universe is ready to dazzle you. But it's going to take some kind of heroic action on your part to put up boundaries with one person, to cut ties with one person or a group of people that aren't serving your journey. So that's the action step you have to take to raise your vibration. And it's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel good to cut out those people out of your life that have been a part of your life for a long time. But if they're not serving your journey, they have to go. And you can do it with love and forgiveness in your heart. They're just acting out of their programming. That's the thing we have to realize. If you were in this person's shoes, you would be behaving the same way because you would have their programming. You would be them. So everyone acts on their programming at the time. So that's a good way to get into that forgiveness and compassionate spirit. But just know that that's not your responsibility. That's your journey. You're on your own journey. And if they'd like to come back around and be a part of your life after they've worked through their issues, great. But if not, you've got to take care of yourself and be on your own journey, and don't worry about their journey. It's not your responsibility. You need to be free to live your own journey and have your own awakening. And you are waking up to the fact that there are people around you that are bringing you down. But this card is a very positive card that once you do cut ties and put up boundaries with those relationships, your vibration is going to raise very quickly. And the meaning of this card is the universe wants to dazzle you. So that's a very good sign. Okay, so you have a rune coming in here. And this rune is Rado. Okay, and so with this rune coming in, it means that you are no longer burdened with what you have left behind. And it's the rune of joy. So it's about leaving behind what doesn't serve, following your intuition, tuning into your heart and your intuition and your soul, and doing what's right for you, because you have the self-love now to do that. So tuning into what's right for you and following that path and following your own intuition and your own heart, and no longer needing the approval from these people that aren't meant to be on your soul's journey, and putting your own soul's journey above all else. That will raise your vibration like nothing else. Right now, pile number 1, we're going to go ahead and do a meditation to call in your family of light. Find a comfortable place to either sit or lie down. Make sure you're not driving. We're going to start out by taking a few deep breaths. A deep inhale through your nose and a very slow exhale. Deep inhale through your nose. Slowly exhale. One more time, deep inhale. Slow exhale. In your mind's eye, imagine your beautiful heart. You're going to enter the chamber of your own heart. Imagine as you enter, your heart is filled with the golden light. This light is warm and it surrounds you, and it's very comforting. Imagine this golden light filling your body with joy and love and freedom. This feeling is radiating from your heart to the rest of your body. And now we're going to call in your family of light with this invocation. Say, in the name of divine love, and by my own free will, I call in my family of light, the family of light that is meant to support me on my soul's journey through this life. Take a deep breath. And imagine your body has a glowing golden orb around it. And in the distance, you see many glowing golden orbs heading towards you. And they surround your golden orb of light. These are the beautiful souls that are meant to support you on your soul's journey in this lifetime. Imagine that you send out golden light from your heart chakra to each one of these golden orbs, and they're sending light and love to you. And it feels joyful and peaceful. And you say to these golden orbs, with divine love and light, I call you into my life, and I'm thankful that you're here with me on this journey now. And so it is. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that meditation, pile number 1. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is all about how to raise your vibration. So let's go ahead and look at your first couple angel cards. Fire, Nathaniel. Bashar, vision. With the fire and vision card coming in together, what's coming through is that literally you need to have a vision. The best technique for you, pile number 2, is to have a visual in the form of a vision board and something that inspires you. That's why this fire card is coming in. It needs to be something that inspires you and gets that fire in your belly going. So if you don't have a clear vision, if you don't know precisely what you want or even what inspires you, you can create a vision board by going through magazines or going online. You can look on Pinterest for pictures or online, but you need to have a physical vision board that you can see every day. And the pictures that you pick out, they don't even have to make sense. What's important for you all is that when you look at the picture, you get that feeling of inspiration. It can be anything. It can be a pink fluffy unicorn, just whatever gives you that feeling of excitement. So you've got to get that fire in your belly back, that feeling of inspiration, that fire energy. And you'll be able to do that by having a physical vision board hanging up on your wall that you can see every day. So let's go ahead and look at your next angel card. You've got another angel card coming in. Archangel Gabriel, creativity. Creativity comes in many forms. What are some of yours? So here again, what's coming through for you is that fire energy of creativity. So by putting together your vision for what you want for yourself, you will be able to invoke that creative fire energy. And remember, it doesn't have to be a precise vision. Just put on your vision board things that make you happy, that make you smile, that provoke that feeling of joy. So let's go ahead and take a look at your next oracle card. Every journey starts with a single step. Okay, and so what I'm picking up here is that doing a vision board might seem like a frivolous thing, but it's actually not. It's actually quite powerful, and it will work on your subconscious mind if you have it somewhere where you can see it every day. And just taking that one step in the direction of creativity is going to shift your vibe dramatically and call in those things that you would like to manifest, and call in those things that inspire you, because wherever attention goes, energy flows. And so if you start focusing on what inspires you, you're going to draw more of that to you. And just by doing a vision board, it seems like a kind of a frivolous, fun little thing to do, but it's quite powerful. Okay, so let's take a look at your next oracle card. Star Child. Okay, so what I'm picking up here is that we're going to do a meditation, a visualization connecting you to your creative star. I had intended on doing a meditation for every pile, and I usually will during my readings, but so this card is coming through to let me know the direction to take your meditation. So at the end of this reading, we'll be doing a meditation connecting you to your creative star, your creative vision. So if you stick around to the end, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's look at your next oracle card, Liberation. And so the energy that I'm getting from this pile is that this pile is feeling numbed out. This pile is not, pile number 2, you're not feeling much of anything these days. And that's why the overarching message here to raise your vibration is you've got to get connected back to that creative fire through your vision board and taking that first step towards getting that inner fire back. And you need to be liberated from the feeling of numbness, the feeling of no feeling at all. Because when you're not connected to your feelings, you can't find your North Star. Your North Star is your heart, and you've got to be connected to your heart and the feelings of your heart in order to guide your life. So you need to be liberated from those feelings of numbness, and doing your vision board is a step in the right direction. Every journey starts with a single step. And also doing the meditation at the end is going to help raise your vibration and connect you to that creative energy and get the ball rolling here towards your liberation from this feeling of numbness, because we all came to this planet to live lives of inspiration, not lives that feel dull and repetitive. So we all came here to experience life to the fullest. So pile number 2, you're watching this reading right now because you're ready to be liberated. You're ready to move on from this numb, no feeling. Okay, you've got another oracle card. Teotihuacan, she guards the waters of life. And so the message of this card is that one reason that you might be feeling numbed out is because you might, pile number 2, some of you have bought into the collective notion, the collective belief system that I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when I get my degree. I'll be happy when I get married. I'll be happy when I'm making over $100,000 a year. And so you get to those milestones only to realize that you never arrive. You never arrive at that happy place because it's like you've got a carrot dangling out in front of you. You never reach that carrot, and you come to realize that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. I mean, sure, like those material things can make you happy for a little while. Maybe, you get a new car and it feels good for about a week, and then you get the first scratch on it, and then it doesn't raise your vibration anymore. So in order to raise your vibration, you've got to get the creative fire going again. The more you look for that inspiration outside of yourself, the more you look for that hole to be filled by material things, the more numbed out you will feel. So you've got to get rid of that notion, like also looking for fulfillment through relationships. You've got to find it within yourself. You've got to find that vision, that passion within yourself. And then you'll draw more of those things to you. But if you're always looking outside yourself for the liberation of the feelings of numbness, it's not lasting. It's very ephemeral, and it just moves through your life very quickly. It may raise your vibration temporarily, but the lasting vibration shift is going to come from the inside. But first of all, you have to figure out what exactly inspires you. Okay, and you've got one last oracle card, Princess Victorious. Okay, so what I'm picking up here for pile number 2 is that pile number 2, you are my overachiever pile, and you have been achieving a lot of success, and you have been, but on a worldly basis in the eyes of society, but you're getting those numbed out feelings because you haven't been paying attention to your soul and your North Star, which is your heart, paying attention to what your soul desires, and you've lost connection to that. So it's time to get that back. And another thing that I'm picking up here is, if you see on her finger, it says loser. So you have so bought into that, the societal norm of, like, if I'm not achieving the next greatest thing or keeping up with the Joneses, that you're afraid that people will perceive you as being unsuccessful. But you're my overachiever pile. You have been successful. Now it's time to look inward for what your soul wants. What's the next step for your soul? Because you've been asking, what is the next step in society? What does society want from me? But you're here to thrive. You're here to feel good. You are here to feel inspired and live your dreams and follow your soul path. So it's time that you step off the standard path that society wants you to go on and look inward and see what lights your soul up. So you've got a rune coming in here. This is initiation or Perth. So this is actually the perfect rune for you. So this symbolizes the phoenix that gets burned up in the fire and rises from the ashes. So here we get fire again. So it's about you. This rune is about the renewal of spirit. And it has nothing to do with the external world. It's all internal, and you going through that fire of initiation and connecting to your soul again. So that is beautiful. So in just a second here, we're going to start your meditation to connect to your creative energy. Find a comfortable place to relax. And make sure you're not driving for this meditation. We're going to start out by taking a few deep breaths in through your nose, and then a slow exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Inhale through your nose and exhale. It's a beautiful, warm summer night, and you're walking through a beautiful field. Your feet are bare, your toes are in the grass. The grass feels cool and soft. And you decide to sit on a little hill for a rest. And you lie back on the soft grass. And you look up at the beautiful night sky. And you see millions of stars shining down on you. And you notice that there's one star directly above you that is getting brighter, and it's getting larger, and it's starting to move. It's descending slowly out of the sky, getting larger and closer and closer. You slowly stand up, and this beautiful star is right in front of you. This star is shining a golden, warm light that you can feel throughout your entire body. This is your creative star. You look at this beautiful, bright, glowing star, and you see something reflected in the star. And it's you. It's a mirror reflection of you. You look beautiful in the light of this star, all lit up with creative fire. Suddenly, your reflection disappears. You see in the star, reflected back at you, things that inspire you. Look deeply into this star. What do you see? These things are filling you with a feeling of inspiration that you can feel right in your belly, and then moving up to your heart and then out through the top of your head. Now this star comes closer to you and it begins to shrink. Smaller and smaller as it gets closer. You take a deep breath and you allow this star to enter through your crown chakra. You can feel the warm light of this star moving in through your chakras, your crown, your third eye, your throat chakra. And you can feel that feeling of inspiration, the warm feeling of inspiration, moving down to your solar plexus and landing in your sacral chakra. And you see your sacral chakra being lit up. And then moving up to your solar plexus, moving down to your root chakra. And you notice that this light is starting to glow in the area of your sacral chakra just below your belly button. And it's a bright orange glow. And you can feel that creative energy, that fire in your belly. The energy begins to swirl in a clockwise circle, getting bigger and bigger, consuming your whole energy field. We're going to invite this sacred creative fire into your life with this invocation. In the name of divine love, I invite this energy of inspiration and creativity in. I accept this energy under grace and divine love. And so it is. I hope you enjoyed that meditation, pile number 2. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is all about how to raise your vibration. So let's go ahead and start out with a couple of angel cards. Shekinah, unity. And a non-shell, grace. So with the card of unity coming in, what your guides want you to know is that a way to raise your vibration is to simply realize that you are one with the divine, that there is a part of you that never left the divine. We're just here, we're just spiritual beings having a human experience, but there is a part of you that is still with the divine, and that can never be separated. So we come here to earth to have this experience with the same, we have separate bodies, which gives the illusion of separation. But what your guides want you to know is that you're never separate from the divine. Everything is one. And what you can do to raise your vibration is a simple visualization where you imagine divine love in the form of white light, or whatever light you imagine, coming in through your crown chakra and then moving down through all of your chakras, your third eye, your throat, all the way down to your root chakra. Imagine that energy filling your body and clearing your cells of stuck energy. Imagine all of your cells being filled up with this divine love and light. And doing that simple visualization will invite divine grace and love into your body and into your life and connect you with your spirit. But, we have free will, so we can surrender to that divine grace or not. But doing that simple visualization, you're just letting that divine love and light in. And that visualization is just an act of surrender to grace. We've got another angel oracle card coming in. Archangel Jophiel, Radiance. Place your hands over your solar plexus. Feel your inner radiance. With this card coming in, Archangel Jophiel and Radiance, it says place your hand over your solar plexus. So that is your yellow chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your chakra of personal power. So another way to raise your vibration is to increase that feeling of personal power. And what's coming through with this card is one way that you can increase your personal power, in particular for this pile number 3, is that you can learn some sort of new skill. And it can be any kind of skill. You can hone your skills further in another area or learn something you've never done before, like take a cooking class or learn horseback riding or swimming. It can be a fun skill. It doesn't have to be anything dry or boring. Just learning a new skill will give you that feeling of confidence and personal power in that third chakra area. So you can ask your guides to guide you, what new skill would be best for me to learn, and see what guidance or signs come back. Okay, you've got another oracle card coming in, Against the Grain. So the meaning of this card is that you are a very unique individual. You've got that butterfly spirit. That's just who you are. The butterfly spirit that calls to the caterpillars to always reach for something better. You are this pile number 3. You are the sacred rebel pile. You were just born rebellious in your own way, but right now you're not owning who you are. You've been resisting. You've been trying to fit in, but you're just a natural born rebel and a sacred rebel, which means you're a rebel in a loving way, but you're just naturally unique. And the more you accept yourself for who you are, the more your vibration is going to raise, and the more you will inspire people around you to follow their own path, just like you have been following yours, although trying to fit in. But the more you realize that you are a unique individual with your own unique path, the more your vibration will raise. So this is a beautiful message, just that self-acceptance, and stop resisting being different, because you are different. There are no accidents. You were born that way for a reason, and it's to inspire other people to follow their own unique path. Okay, you've got another oracle card coming in. Karmic clearing. Okay, so another way you can raise your vibration is to clear some karma, just those repeated patterns that keep coming up in this lifetime and other lifetimes. So when this card comes in, the message is that the universe wants to help you, and your team of light wants to help you release karma. So what we'll do is a meditation where you'll meet your team of light and clear some karma if you stick around to the end of this reading, and that will instantly raise your vibration. So yeah, you're ready to move to the next level without all that extra karma. Okay, so we've got a card from the Starseed Oracle. Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom. Look a little deeper. And so what's coming through for you is pile number 3. You all are my Starseed pile, which means if you've never heard that before, that you have lived other lifetimes on other planets and other galaxies. So this karmic clearing that you'll be doing could be from other lifetimes on other planets as well as lifetimes on Earth, but you've lived other lifetimes on other planets. So what will raise your vibration is just that knowledge. And this card is calling you to look deeper into that. So Google starseed and start researching it. It's super interesting. There are plenty of YouTube videos about it and podcasts. So start looking into that concept of being a starseed, and that will raise your vibration. Okay, let's see what's coming up next. Non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. Okay, so this is coming up because it's related to what we talked about at the beginning of the reading, with unity and grace coming in and that simple visualization of connecting with the divine. So this is coming up again. And here we have someone sitting there meditating. So that visualization, that simple visualization, is going to be key for you to raise your vibration, since it is coming up again. Just that the concept of oneness with the divine. And oneness with everything. Everything's connected. We are all connected, even though things are seemingly separate. Everything is one. Okay, so let's look at your next oracle card. Blessing of Kumu. No good thing shall be withheld. Okay, so what this card means is that you need to have trust in the universe and know that you are co-creating with the universe, and the universe is there to help and support you every step of the way. And what will raise your vibration is understanding that, and also knowing that this card is a good sign that a blessing is on its way to you. So that is great news, pile number 3. Let's look at your next oracle. Date with destiny. Ooh. Okay, I think that goes right along with that blessing coming to you. So the meaning of this card does line up with Blessings of Kumu, in that it's about trusting the universe. So you have to trust the universe even when things seemingly go awry, because the imagery from the meaning of this card talks about destiny being this woman with big combat boots that can come in and stomp things out, slam doors in your face, but it's just because certain doors aren't meant to be open for you. Destiny closes doors that aren't meant for you so that you can step through the doors that are meant for you. So you just have to trust that the universe is rigged in your favor, and that even if things seem not to go according to your plan, that it's the plan of destiny and the plan of the universe guiding you on your soul path. Okay, so you've got a rune coming in. This is Uru's, strength, manhood, womanhood, the wild ox. And so what's coming through here is that this goes with this date with the destiny card, in that opportunity may come in the form of something going awry. There is something your life has outgrown. We mentioned this, you having the spirit of the butterfly earlier. So going from a caterpillar to a butterfly, and you know, that's a process where the caterpillar turns into like a liquid and then transforms. So you are leaving some things behind that you have outgrown and becoming more of yourself, embracing those parts of yourself that you've tried to change in the past, but embracing that and moving forward in your blessings to come and your date with destiny, and also connecting with the divine and your karmic clearing. So now we're going to begin your karmic clearing meditation. Find a comfortable place to sit or lie down, and make sure you're not driving. going to start by taking a few deep breaths. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Imagine that you're at the bottom of a beautiful staircase. And at the top of the staircase, you notice a door with brilliant gold and white light coming out from behind it. You begin to walk up that staircase. Each step lighting up as you ascend. You can feel your feet on each step. You're almost to the top. And as you get to the top of the staircase, you see the door with a beautiful light behind it. It's a warm, inviting light. You grab the doorknob and turn it, and open the door. And there is a brilliantly lit room with beautiful white and golden light. And you look around, and the room is filled with divine beings. They are your team of light. They are angels, your higher self, ancestors, ascended masters. Your team of light has been with you on your divine journey, assisting you every step of the way. And now your team of light is going to help you release karmic bonds from past lives. Your team of light is standing in a circle, and you walk to the middle of that circle, and you notice around your body is a beautiful auric field filled with colors and light swirling around. But there are some parts of that auric field that are a little bit darker than others. And these are your karmic ties and your karmic blocks. Now we're going to invite your team of light to cut karmic ties and heal your auric field. So say, in the name of divine love, and by my own free will, I invite my beautiful, loving, divine team of light to heal my auric field. Under divine grace. And you notice these beautiful beings of light walking towards your auric field, and they put their hands on your auric field. You can feel a healing, loving energy move through your body. And one being steps forward into your auric field with you. And this is your guardian angel. Your guardian angel is holding a ball of light that is transforming before your eyes. At first, this ball of light looks a little dark, but as your guardian angel holds it, it transforms into this golden ball of light. And this is a symbol of your guardian angel and your team of light transmuting the energy from your karmic ties, transmuting that energy into divine love and light. Your guardian angel hands you this beautiful ball of golden light. And you take this ball of light and accept it into your heart chakra. You can feel this cleansing ball of light moving through your body, starting at your heart, then radiating outward and growing bigger and bigger and becoming your new and beautiful auric field. Now it's time to bless those energies and the karmic ties. So say, in the name of divine love, I bless those karmic ties and energies that I was connected with throughout all lifetimes. And I bless them with love and light, and send them on their way, never to return. And so it is. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed your meditation pile number 3. And if you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe and comment down below if it resonated. I hope you have a beautiful day. Namaste.